A drama titled The Woman at the Well. Mary is seated center stage. The others enter, talking as they walk.
And you mean they did absolutely nothing?
The Pharisees, all the other men there, nothing. My husband told me so. Told you what?
I'm sure that's what you think you heard. But you must admit, your ears just aren't what they used to be.
My ears are fine. I know what I heard. What? What did you hear?
Be reasonable, Ruth. She was caught in the act. The law is clear.
What act are we talking about?
My husband says that the reason he did not pass judgment on her was because he has no real authority, that he isn't really who he claims to be.
Who isn't who he claims to be?
Rachel, if you're going to try and gossip with us.
Discuss. We are discussing.
Right. If you're going to try to participate in our discussions, you really must try to keep up.
Sorry.
I think they're probably talking about Jesus. He was very kind to a woman of a questionable reputation here a few days ago.
Oh.
Questionable reputation? The woman is gutter trash, if you ask me. Jesus let a perfect opportunity slip through his fingers.
Will someone please tell me what's going on here?
Look, Jesus had the chance to pass judgment on a woman the Pharisees had caught being unfaithful to her husband.
And I'll bet it wasn't the first time the little tramp did it either. Just the first time she got caught.
Caught in the act. Sounds like a woman of questionable intelligence to me.
Well, whatever she is, Jesus let her go.
She must be a crazy woman. Why? I heard she was walking through the marketplace yesterday like she was, well, a regular person. I think I'm behind again. She isn't a regular person.
Heavens no, child. Do you think one meeting with Jesus can erase years of ignoring God? Just look what she did, how she lived. All the water in the River Jordan couldn't rinse that off, man.
Oh, true.
But none of that seemed to matter to Jesus, or so I heard.
Well, it certainly should have.
Absolutely.
I should say so.
Right. And why does it matter?
Look, I like Jesus. I think he has the potential to become a pretty good teacher. But if he hopes to really amount to anything, it's better remember who's in charge of religion around here.
Exactly. And all this Messiah talk, going out on a limb like that in front of the Pharisees, for a woman like that, is exactly the kind of thing a true Messiah would avoid.
I want to know who he is. Does anyone know her name?
It's Mary.
You know her?
I was there when it happened. I'll tell you all about it.
All the women excitedly gather around her.
Oh, goody, spill it, sister.
Wait a minute. I don't think I've seen you here before. Are you new around here?
Mary draws her hair up closer around her face and says,
Well, sort of.
We come here every day at this time to chat. We'd love to have you join us.
Oh, I'd like that.
Now, since you were there, I'm sure you know a lot of things you could discuss with us. Tell us everything.
Oh, I'd love to.
Obviously, her kind of woman.
All I can say is since that day, she's changed so much.
But she was so
Cheap.
immoral.
Sinful.
Yes, she was, wasn't she?
Oh, yes, she was all of that and worse. But when Jesus talked to her, he treated her like she was special, not like what she really was. Her past just didn't matter.
Well, he probably didn't know how she really was.
Oh, he knew, all right, everything. He looked at her and saw every bit of the cheapness, immorality, and sin in her life. Even all those religious people standing around with rocks in their hands and anger on their faces. He smiled. He reached out to her and he did something amazing.
What?
He forgave her. He said that all she used to be was gone, and she believed him with all her heart. Or so it seemed to me, that is.
I don't think so. Jesus could never forgive that much sin. It's impossible. There were witnesses. Why didn't the Pharisees step in and take over? They know what the law says. She deserved punishment.
Oh, they had their chance, but Jesus knew them too. He knew what was in their hearts as well as they did.
So what did they do?
They just dropped their rocks and walked away.
But what about the woman?
He called down fire on her, right?
He punished her for being the trash that she was, right?
I knew it. He gave her exactly what she deserved.
That's the best part. She walked away too. But it was very different for her. She walked away changed forever. The Pharisees walked away in shame.
Oh, well, if you ask me, no one can change that much. She may have fooled Jesus and even the Pharisees, but she wouldn't fool me. What if I ever come across that woman? I'll straighten her out, whatever she thinks of herself now.
You don't even know her, this Mary, was it?
Oh, I can spot people like her a mile away.
I'd like to meet her, to hear more about how Jesus forgave her. Tell me more, would you? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even know your name.
It's Mary.
They paused for a moment and looked closely at her. They gasped as they realized who she really is.
You?
You are the one?
I thought you said you could spot her a mile away.
How dare you deceive us like that? You sinner!
No, please, I just wanted to.
Come, ladies. I will not be seen talking to her kind.
They all gather their things and begin to leave in a huff. Rachel starts out, but then stops and looks back at Mary.
Rachel, come with us.
Rachel looks at Naomi, then back at Mary.
I'm sorry.
Rachel leaves with the others. Light fades on Mary all alone. The end.